Hello folks, I just wanted to show you a little bit of my wildlife photography stuff that I've been doing on my new Canon Image ProGraph 1000 printer. I've been doing some of my shots, and I printed out 17 by 22s and 13 by 19s. Recently also some 8 by 5 by 11 small prints as well. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of my stuff here. I don't know if you can see it in the back. There's one shot of a owl. I did a portrait shot, so I made it a portrait shot. I cropped it so it's really big and spectacular shot. That's some of my other shots in back of me there. I'll show you some other stuff up here. Alright, I don't know if you can see them. Wish there was a way I could turn this thing around here. There's okay, so I'll just bring them up to me so that way you can see. Alright, hold on. And these shots, the one on the wall here is the headroom is wrong, so that's why I redid it again. It's too close. You have to have headroom in any type of photography. You got to have some sort of headroom in your shots. Alright. Here again is my printer, Nikon, my Canon Image ProGraph Pro 1000 printer. As you can see, it's a big, pretty sizable printer. Okay, so this is one of the shots here. I'm trying not to mess up the print. But as you can see, right there, that's the correct way of doing it. Headroom, of course. Right there, you see the headroom. You have room. It gives it more dimension when you have headroom. And this is a portrait image. I cropped it into a portrait, so it looks really big. And it's a fantastic shot. But that's one. That's the 13 by 19. Here's the other one. It's just a landscape of the same owl. 13 by 19. These are all 13 by 19 prints here. I just got the paper a week or so ago. And this is a shot of a eagle flying over the Susquehanna River at Conowingo Dam. Immature eagle, probably 2.5, 3 years old. When the shots that was in 2019 November. The owl shots are from the Dyke Marsh area over there in Virginia, where I go for the bald eagles and stuff. And they had owl chicks and stuff like that. And I'll show you some of those prints. But the owls were pretty active, and I got incredible shots. Here's a shot of the young baby owl. See, he's up in the tree. I was down below, and I got those shots. Good facial shots, him playing with his toes. And it was kind of funny. But it was pretty adorable, actually. But so I did a portrait, crop this one too into a portrait shot. It's one of my favorites. Here's some of the eagles, all these shots that I took. This was one of the eagles in one of the dead stand trees near the nest, and he was there for a while, and I caught him, got some shots of him leaving. So that was shots leaving off of the perch. And I like those types of shots. A lot of people said, "Oh, don't take shots from, you know, the back of the bird," but it's pretty spectacular to me. Uh, it gives a dimension, and that's what I like about the shot. These shots, the two baby owls in a tree above me, probably about only 30 feet or so up in a tree, and a lot of us got shots of the baby owls, and I got this shot when a lot of photographers left, and they were both standing there, sitting up in the tree, looking down at me. So it was a great shot. There, and I stay until the day's over, basically. Here's another great shot of the two young owls. One has his back turned to me, and the other one is looking directly at me. So this is another 13 by 19. All right, now we're going to the 17 by 22 images. This is the eagles. One of the eagles, basically, they were being harassed by an osprey, so he was sort of cackling, towards the osprey, and caught that image of him on his stand and vocalizing directly at the osprey. That was pretty neat. And these are in 2020. This is this year, this spring. The young eagles now have probably fledged by now. I think they've probably left. This is an immature eagle at Conowingo in 2019. Another portrait shot I wanted to get. You see him up in the tree there. So he was probably about 40, 50 feet above me in one of the trees in that parking area along the Susquehanna River. And I got some, like I said, I got some fantastic shots of the eagles at Conowingo last year. This is another one, which is, I'm going to do a series of these shots. I think I'm going to make a poster of all these shots. This is the beginning of the series. You can see the adult eagle, and there's the immature landing. The problem with the young eagle landing, he was landing on that very thin branch, and he wasn't going to be able to hold all his weight on that branch, and he tumbled over holding on to the branch, and he was upside down at the end of it. So he stayed like that for a while everyone, that was all the photographers got their shots of the eagle upside down. I have the whole series of the shots of him folding over as he went head first towards the earth and held on to the branch. So that was pretty neat. That's what you do when you are getting shots. You don't leave an area until there's no more to shoot, because you never know what you'll miss. This is another leaving the perch shot at the Dyke Marsh nest site, and he was leaving the perch there, wings outstretched. I cropped this because I really liked the shot, so I cropped it big, to fill the print, and it was a really good shot. Pretty decent light on it, and That's another one of my favorites at Dyke-Marsh. And just wanted to show you some samples of what I've been doing. Here's another one. Here's the other one, the larger size of the two eagles. Barred owls up in the tree looking down at me. And that was pretty neat. 17 by 22 prints. I like that. I just wanted to show y'all a few things that I've been doing with the Canon printer here. As you can see, as well, I don't know if you can see the printer. Anyway, hate to turn this thing around, but I guess I am. I'm going to turn it around this way so you can see the Canon. Hopefully you can see everything. See the bigger print, which was my mistake there, but I like the print, so it was just the headroom was wrong on it. And there you go. That's it, folks. Just a little short visit of my wildlife photography, and I'll do more of that coming back here in July when I have the money for transportation to get back over to Virginia on the metro. Since I don't have a vehicle, I can't get out and do any of my other hobbies either, fossil hunting and all of that. So I go out, get on the subway, and go over to Huntley Meadows Park and over the Dyke-Marsh and get some wildlife shots. You know, it's been good. It's been a good year on that. You know, despite the COVID and all this other stuff going on, hanging in there and whatnot. And I hope I'll get some more good stuff soon, and maybe I'll show you some more later. Peace.